What's up, champions? Welcome back to JetSurf Nation, your place where we test and review different jet boards and efoils. Today we have a new special episode for you. We are here back in sunny Cascais, Portugal, to introduce a new Waydoo Evo models to you. Welcome, Waydoo team, guys.
Thank you.
Hi, Mike.
Very much.
Thank you again for coming. Yeah, it's been a pleasure testing Waydoo over the last few years. We did a lot of videos actually with you before. So in case you missed it, check it out on our channel. It's been an amazing run. So Waydoo is always surprising us with new models. And actually this year they have quite a bunch of new ones with a handlebar, with stabilization, Evo model. So without further ado, get right back to how it
Hi,
works.
Mike. Hey, thanks for having us. So yeah, we're super excited to show you the full range of the Evo model, the newest model of Waydoo. The board comes in three sizes, so we have a 130 liter for beginners, a 90 liter and a 75 full carbon model. And it offers a lot of features, including out of flight, and we're really amazed by that feature. The board keeps you level, 1 meter, half a meter above the water, and it makes it so easy for beginners, especially in combination with the handlebar.
Yeah, wow. And the whole thing is completely modified. I see even the materials, the shape, the colors, the design. Yeah, you changed a lot of stuff.
Everything have been improved. So we still stick to the EPP structure, which is really nice. It's super strong, light, and easy to use. Can take a bump, so it won't damage straight away. So we're still happy with the EPP, but it improved a lot. So the quality feels way better. Very rigid. The board is very stiff. So yeah, they improved a lot on the EPP.
All right, let's start with this model. I see a lot of improvements.
So we're looking here at the 90 liter Evo with a 69 centimeter mast. We're using the jet drive and the 1500 Voyager wing. The battery is a 2300 watt battery, so that gives you battery autonomy over 2 hours. So that's one of the big pluses with respect to compared to the last Waydoo One Plus. So the battery lasts way longer than before. So we are really happy with that.
And I see the connectors of the battery are completely different. Can you show quickly how you take it out?
So the Waydoo Evo still comes with the plug and play system that you used of Waydoo, but it even got more easy, and the battery fits in even better than before. So it's very easy. So you have two switches, plug the battery in and out like this, and then use this tool to lock it in. And as you see, it's really firm. Waydoo still uses the magnet, but then now underneath the remote control, and turning on the battery is very easy with this magnet button. You just press the power button to turn it on and the power button to turn it off, like this. Then the remote looks quite similar to the Waydoo One Plus. A big plus with respect to compared to the Waydoo One Plus is that the trigger has a lot more room to play with. So it's very responsive. Yeah, makes the ride even smoother than before.
Okay, let's get to the big one. I think this one is perfect for beginners. The handlebar. Tell me everything.
Definitely. So this is the 130 liter board. So it's even 40 liters more than the Waydoo One Plus, which gives you a lot of balance when you're in the water. So it's really good for beginners, and it's up to 130 kilograms to stand on it. And it gets even more when you have the flyer pod on it as well. So you can attach it very easy. It's like seconds work. And of course, as you can see, we also have the handlebar. And the handlebar can be used as well for the balance. So you stand up straight on the board and you just hover away on the water. So it makes it very easy. Also with the sensors, it balances you out when you're on the water as well.
And you put your regular remote into the handlebar, yeah?
Yeah. So on top you can see there's a slip where you can just put it in, and there's a little button where you can push to power it. But on the remote itself, you can use the plus and the minus button to even accelerate a little bit more.
And you obviously can use it without the inflatable around it, yeah?
For sure. So if you don't want to fly it on, you just take it off and you have a little bit more maneuverability.
And what's the maximum weight of the rider that can practice on this one?
So the maximum weight is around 140 kilograms. So it's very easy, and also you can take maybe a double person on the board as well.
Yeah. So this is, I think, one of the best ones for learning. Yeah.
Definitely.
For rentals.
We have a lot of interest for rentals. They order this board as well. And of course, people that are a little bit afraid to start efoiling can use this board really easily.
All right, so the most beautiful one, the professional board.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of people have been asking for a smaller board of Waydoo, and we have been listening, so I'm very happy about that. We are launching the Evo Master, which is a 75-liter board, comes in full carbon, and compared to the Flyer Plus that was filled with EPP foam, this is not, so it makes it even lighter. It also comes with the 2300 watts battery, but we're also going to offer a smaller battery, so 1800 watts, which will be a bit lighter and also cheaper. So it's good to combine with the master board. Yeah. We also have the carbon mast that is 79 centimeters, so it's in between the two models. It's a great stiffness of the mast, so it gives you really that confidence that you need when you're carving. You really feel the stiffness. And in terms of wing, we recommend to use it with the Voyager C1100 wing. And this is comparable to the racing wing we had for Flyer Plus. So you do need a little bit of more speed to come up. It doesn't have as much lift as our bigger wings, but once you're up, it's a very fast and agile wing. And we really recommend to combine it with the folding propeller. Makes it even more silent, and you get that nice aerodynamics in the water. Yeah, and it also comes with sensors. So this is the Master Plus. So always when we mention Plus, means that we have the GPS and the sensors of the board included.
All right, and let's cover the most interesting innovation of these models, your sensors. Tell me more how they work.
Yes, so the flight assist. So basically you have sensors here in the front, which measures the height between the board and the water and optimizes the thrust. So when you push the board forward, it gives you more speed, so you keep flying, so you level nicely. And yeah, it keeps you from nosedives. It's very easy to learn, and it's also fun to use for normal riders to cruise around without having to balance.
And do you need to activate them, or are they always on? How it works?
Yeah, so on the remote you can activate flight assist very easily in the settings, and you can also choose the different percentage that you want. So maybe you just want a little bit of help, so then you can have around 50%, or you do 100%.
And somebody can turn them off if they're like feeling more in control.
Exactly, then you can turn them off.
Yeah, so it's optional.
Yes, it's optional.
Perfect.
And we also have a lot of other fun features on the remote. So for example, you can use LED lights in different colors, so you can even go ride in the dark, which has been a popular feature to use.
So in terms of learning, I think these boards are perfect for somebody doing rentals and learning and the lessons.
Definitely.
And what else you have about the...
Yeah, so we're very happy to finally launch the geofencing system, which actually is a law in Greece right now. So we are covering that area now as well for rental services. So what you can do is in the app, you can select an area where you want to ride. And if the client goes over that area, the thrust will stop and decrease the power. So it's easy to set up in the app.
And what other features do you have in the app?
Yeah, so you can get your rides into the app and see the average speed, where you have been riding, how much time you've been out. And you can also post your rides in the Waydoo community and share your rides with others.
Yeah, sounds cool. So you're basically now covering all the features that people are requesting from the Waydoo boards. And the sword boards are actually a choice of many people because they don't bump into the boats, onto the docks. And they're easy. If you hit it, it's more forgiving for rentals.
Most definitely. And what you also see, as opposed to the Waydoo One Plus, it's a very much premium look. So as opposed to the last time, it's really a nice look as well.
Yeah.
And it's very dense, so it won't crack that easily anymore.
And it's probably one of the most affordable brands on the market. Yeah, you should mention this.
Yeah, it's really value for money. So prices starting from 5,000 euros excluding VAT. So they're really affordable, yeah.
Yeah, and if you think of what you get for the money now with both quality-wise and that we almost doubled the battery range and keeping the same prices, it's quite impressive.
Perfect.
Yeah, you really see here the DJI technology in place. The board offers a couple of very cool features, including the lights, with 5 different light settings, ranging from blue to purple. But also we have the sensors, and that's really DJI drone technology, in measuring the distance between the water and the board, and making sure that the board is level. So now efoiling is even easier than before, and accessible for everybody.
And now you have several motors and in the jet, yeah? Tell me the comparison.
So we, like before, we offered 3 different propeller setups. Over there we have the normal propeller, which is very accessible and easy for beginners. Then we have the jet drive, and we have the folding propeller, which is my favorite.
So if somebody is just starting, what kind of propeller you recommend?
So for beginners, I would recommend the normal propeller with duct, which is most safe. It gives you a lot of thrust, so very easy for beginners. Then we have the jet drive, which rides really smooth, I must say. It's a bit safer as well because it's the propeller is completely covered. It uses a bit more energy though, so you drain the battery a bit faster. Yeah, and then as the last we have the folding propeller, which is my favorite setup. It's very agile, very responsive, very good in the turns. So yeah, for more advanced riders, that's definitely the setup to go for.
And worth mentioning, so Waydoo has been one of the most silent efoils on the market already, but now we have stepped up another level, so they are completely silent by now.
Here we go, guys. Waydoo Evo. Look how quiet it is. And no matter what I do, it stays level. Amazing.
So in terms of transporting and assembling your Evo, it's now easier than ever with the modular design. So in here you keep your tool to assemble the wings. Super easy. And here on the remote you have the tool for both locking the battery, but also easily switch your folding propeller. So as you can see in here, you can easily change propeller in one swap. And also the motor, you can now change in between different motors. So we have one 4 kilowatts and one 6 kilowatts. So if you're a bit of a heavier guy, you can go for the 6 kilowatts, and then you can easily swap the motor to the 4 kilowatts. And it's also good for warranties and keeping your board in a good shape. And here we have the wheels. So this is probably the most easy way you can transport your Evo, because you don't need any bag or anything anymore. You just easily attach these wheels with butterfly screws like that to the back of the board, and you can roll all the way down to the water.
There's a handle over here as well. You can grab it very easily. And you just walk to the beach now. Then you're ready to go. So the remote comes in the handlebar very easily. You just, as you can see, it's already here made. You just swap it in like this, and then it clicks in within seconds. And then you can use this throttle to make power. Very easy.
And in terms of wing, we have the Glider C1500, which is the most efficient wing for battery range. And it's also our most stable wing for beginners. It gives a lot of lift, and especially when you ride forward, it's very stable. And we also have a wing extender that you can use as a beginner. It makes it more stable, which you can easily take off or take on depending on your level. So it comes included in all packages. Also, we are keeping the surfing tail as standard. So we have gotten a lot of good feedback on that one. So we decided to do it on all Evo models. And moving over to the Voyager C1500. And this is actually exactly the same wing as the Explorer, because it was a big seller last time, so we decided to keep it. And this is the perfect wing for an intermediate rider, because it's still stable, but since it's a flat wing, you can still make really nice turns with it. And it's also efficient and a good all-around wing.
So with the Waydoo Evo, it's super easy to change from one propeller to the other. So it's easy to switch between the standard propeller, the jet drive, and the folding propeller. Goes like this. You just turn this off. Then you use the tool for the remote to unlock this. Take the propeller off. Put this pin out. Turn this off. And then you can remove the whole thing and then put another propeller on. So you can do this within 5 minutes easily.
Perfect, guys.
Good.
Yeah. And if somebody wants to order one, how long is the lead time to receive it?
So we get a new container in early September with more than 120 boards on it. Half of it is already sold, but we're happy to serve you with one of our brand new Evos.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. I think it's exciting to see Waydoo progressing, evolving, and this new Evo model is just another step in this right direction to keep the industry going. Yeah.
Definitely.
So thank you so much, and let's get to the water to see your boards in action.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you
All right.
for having us.
Let's do it. Whew.